Hello, my name is Jack Watson, and I am interviewing my lovely grandma.
Hi.
Tell me about when you were in third grade. Where did you go to school? Who was your teacher?
Well, I went to school in Los Angeles, California, and I went to a private school called Divine Savior. My teacher in the third grade was Sister Mary Lambert, who was one of the nuns who taught at the school.
Thank you. Did you work on projects? If so, what were they like?
Well, we did work on a lot of projects. We did a lot of book reports, of course, and a lot of writing exercises. We did a type of writing exercises we did were writing sentences that had to do with whatever our reading for that week was about. And we did a lot of art projects where we got to actually go home, take our art project home and create part of it and bring it back. We did just a whole lot of different type of projects.
When you were in third grade, what were some of your favorite things to do?
Oh, well, I loved reading. Reading was one of my favorite things. I read a lot of books at the library. I did a lot of art. Art was very fun for me. Playing with animals and raising. I raised a lot of different animals. Some people actually thought I lived on a farm. I had so many animals. I loved training dogs. Excuse me. I loved training dogs and teaching them silent hand language.
That's cool. What were some of your favorite books you read as a kid?
Again, I've got to go back to the animal books. Yep, animal and art. I got art books. I got Lifetime Warner magazine books, which were all about animals. When I was little in the third grade, I used to go to the library almost every single day after school, and I would check out books every single day. I checked out, and on the weekends they let me check out 6 books. I checked out every book they had to do with animals so that the librarian actually had to get extra books from other libraries so that I would have books to check out that I hadn't read yet.
Tell me about your family.
Well, I had a pretty large family. I had my mother and father, and they had 7 daughters. And I was the 4th daughter. That means I was the middle child. And it was a very close-knit family. We did a lot of camping, and we all shared clothes because there was 7. They were all girls, so we got to share a lot of our own, the same uniforms. We wore uniforms, so every year we would hand down the uniforms, and it was it was fun.
What events were happening in the world when you were in third grade?
Let's see, what events were happening. We had, we elected, at that time, there was a new president. John F. Kennedy was elected president. I listened to a lot of music in the third grade, and Elvis Presley and the Beach Boys were 2 of my favorites. And I really liked Elvis Presley, and I got to see him on TV on the Ed Sullivan Show.
Thank you. I hope you enjoyed this. Bye.
Goodbye.